Oh my god. I think I have messed things up. Oh, there we go. Everyone can hear you now. There you go. I know why. Fuck. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Sorry. Yeah, I'm super cringe. I can't believe I've just cringed this hard. I'm so sorry. I may need to reopen the game. Oh god, don't look at my desktop. It's so incriminating. That is extreme. Look, I don't need you fucking judging my taste, okay? This is what happens when I try new things. It doesn't work. Okay, there you go. Alright. Okay, welcome to this game that we're playing. This is the game we're playing, just in case you couldn't tell. This is the why can't I hear anything still? No. This is... I don't know. I'm just going to restart it again. I'm sorry. Technical difficulties, guys. I'm sorry. No, I'm just cringing. Don't worry about it. There we go. Now I've got it for me. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Share that motherfucking screen. Let's go. Okay, can everybody see and or hear it now? Fantastic. Alright, welcome to Phoenix Wright, everybody. I'm sorry that took so long, because I am just a cringe lord today, and every other day, apparently. So, we don't have Hayera tonight, but we do have Ika. Say hello, Ika. Ika's gonna be helping voice tonight, and she's awesome. Some of you may know her from moderating Bromy's chat, if you follow Bromy Tries, which you totally should, because he's cool too. He's pretty, he's a pretty boy. He's the best boy. So yeah, we're going to continue our playthrough of episode 2, which I'm sure everyone has caught up because everyone totally watched. You can't hear Ika? Oh no. What is this? What is this cringe-inducing stuff that is happening right now? Ika, say something. You do exist, though. Oh my god. Why? Why is this doing this to me? Oh my god. Alright.
We're all imaginary.
Everybody say things.
Welcome everyone to Schizophrenia, the stream. I'm your voice.
each other.
I'm
Amazing.
the guy hearing voices. Oh, there we go. Everyone can hear you now. Cool. Awesome.
Welcome to the voices in my head.
Thank you so much, Cold Creature, for that. I appreciate you being my ramshackle tech support. Thank you. Alright, without any further ado, let's get started with this game. Everyone knows
Just waiting for you to
right?
start the game in Spanish.
Es el Opajadros. Oh wait, who was doing these again? Was it Wizard?
You.
September 7, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center. Visitor's room.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not? You stinking lawyer, I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Let's laugh at the fallen this May.
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked.
Sure.
Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard.
So, what is it you wish to ask of me then,
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? About that man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on!
Oh, I wish I knew how to do the Joker voice, and then we'd be Joker and Batman. No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school. Creep.
This woman's impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
That does it, you bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer.
But bottom? I can tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers, or just against me? Who can tell? Who can say?
Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating.
Thanks, I noticed. Yes, this is actually kind of a waste of time.
September
You're a
7th,
waste of time.
Grossberg Law Offices.
What the fuck? Cringe. Looks like Grossberg is out today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason.
Yes,
I was prepared to have to put something in my mouth just then.
Wait a second. Was there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... Wasn't it a very memorable painting anyhow? Would that have just been the answer regardless? Just like, oh yeah, I got it right. Oh well, who cares? What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo.
That's
It might
stealing.
be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Shut up, voice in my head. Photography quietly added to the court record. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Think I'll swap them. Photograph added to the court record. Maybe I'll swap them again. No, I won't.
Fabulous one.
I just spend the whole stream swapping the photos around.
September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303.
Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance here, if I dare say so myself.
Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say.
Huh? Rep?
Yes. Our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir.
Whoa, whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder.
I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee.
Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream?
So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you.
About Miss May.
Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said.
Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. Do it. Wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May.
Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I have the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger.
There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy.
If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him.
A photo?
I feel like you brought the wrong photo, sir.
No, I got the right one.
Oh, damn, you're right.
Take a look at this photo.
That's him, detective.
I'm the lawyer.
Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is.
No, I don't.
Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him?
An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. Well, sure, why not?
Yes. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit.
Just hurry up and write it.
Bellboy's affidavit added to the court record.
Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. And she's dumb with a lot of things.
You again. Can't you take a hint and stay gone?
Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart.
That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Spoilers, he does not.
All talk, no walk.
That's Phoenix for you. Do you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If indeed that is an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation.
Oh, fine. I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive.
Why are you pumping your fists in the air?
Now, tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss. Red Wright, president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp.
Red, white, information gathering?
Well, I suppose you could call it the detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder?
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally a lead on this guy. April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded.
You have a redeem?
I have a redeem. Oh no. Oh, for God's sake.
I'm a little were boy, and I think it's time that somebody changes me.
That was way worse than I thought it was gonna be.
I think I just died a little inside here.
Yeah, I think I did too. Thanks for that.
That's painful.
My
I've definitely
morale...
shortened my lifespan.
I'm just gonna go jump off something. I'll be back.
No, come back.
September 7, Blue Corp Inc. CEO's office.
CEO's office.
What's with the surreal decor?
Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage.
What the?
Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by.
Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably?
Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary.
What is this guy's problem?
I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged.
What a fruitcake.
Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this.
What does he mean by that?
No matter. So, what a business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself?
Yipes. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not?
Correct. She was my secretariat.
I believe in you.
What a shock it was. Shut up. What a shock it was to hear what she had done.
What she has done? You mean the wiretap?
Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this.
Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room?
Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy! Still,
Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on record that he does remember you very clearly.
No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although, I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May.
Ho ho ho. The police, the courts... To me, they're mere toys, playthings for my amusement.
What kind of company is Blue Corp, anyway?
Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future.
Sell information?
In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I liked the color blue, of course! Fantablistic, is it not?
Just your...
I'm just like, big words.
You're doing great. There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes? What might that be?
That bit painting on the wall over there. You know, I've actually seen that painting before.
Oh?
Just yesterday, actually.
Your point being?
My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall?
Mr. Wrong, was it?
Right.
It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
Huh? A lawyer?
No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse of an attorney, Grody Burger.
What? Ah! Ooh! Oh. He punched me.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty.
What?
Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible?
I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume?
Mr. Grossberg's, yes.
Then you must ask him. Why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will then tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss.
He punched me.
Yeah, get wrecked.
Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Ahem!
Jump into Holderfrost! Oh, you.
What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. So you came to see the trial?
Yes I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just me and sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
Oh, right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it, today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office.
So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is.
Your lovers. This love is what all true hero warriors strive for.
Alright, I'm doing it, fuck it. It's not something I can claim to understand. But you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you?
What? My boy.
You sent that painting to him as a sign of undying love.
My boy, please. You're letting your fancies run away with you. Where do you get these bizarre ideas?
I don't understand how you could...
That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all.
I knew it. They are lovers.
No, we are not lovers. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip.
Why is it impossible? Sorry.
He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. Every P word.
What? Even me?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. What?
What do you mean?
Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
A medium?
Her name was Misty Faye.
Faye?
Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder to the behest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remained unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told why?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Sorry, sir. I borrowed this.
Ah, so it was you, my boy.
Who is this man? What?
My
What?
mother. It's a long story. I'll be needing that back now.
He doesn't want to talk about it for some reason. Okay.
This is my personal photograph.
You see, this is the photo of my lover. You see, his name is Red White.
This one has an autograph.
It's to Mr. Grottyburger. It's funny looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here.
I feel like I take stuff out of my mouth.
Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Ooh. yeah.
Oh my god,
I
that was
think-
planted.
I think you should also do the robot voice every time you hit examine or move.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I could... I'll try. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? J to S. Shot in the dark. Let's see. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of these. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. Biggest parts here at the end in S. Suicide? Ew. She has a
Ew.
collection. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen.
All the P
He's
words.
writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one.
Newspaper clipping added to the court record.
Alright.
Move.
It had to be Mr. Wright, Your Honor. Mia said so.
Shit. Wizard?
Well, aren't you persistent?
Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself. But it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear?
Transparent. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life.
And this concerns me how?
I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia?
She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them is labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician.
You loved him.
You were lovers! You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail?
Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, no, no. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Me.
Secretary's office, hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second, Mr. White. You are absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me.
Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered. All the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. Mr. Wright. You did it.
Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please.
White, that you? What are you doing calling me on a time like this?
Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see? And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quietude, I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent.
What? What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, man!
What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those.
Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now!
Beep.
Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia.
How dare you?
I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent.
I feel faint.
Detective Culture, reporting, sir. Ha! Butts! Hairy butts!
Right,
actually.
Phoenix
Okay.
Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. And those are my
Oh.
lines.
Right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right?
Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
What?
Take this despicable human being into his custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center. Visitor's room.
I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's gonna set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Oh, this is Eureka.
Right. Mr. Wright.
Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
Now I'm afraid we'll switch places.
What? You mean you...
I explained what happened to Maya.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother. My sister. And now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well... Right, okay, listen up. I want you to help me break out of here.
You mean a jailbreak?
Yeah, tonight's our only chance.
Alright.
Huh?
Oh, I'd better get a hacksaw while the stores are still open. Oh, and a rope ladder and a getaway car. Can you drive?
Wait!
What?
I'm kidding! It was a joke.
No way!
No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. with the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him.
To be continued.
To be continued.
You'd think this really powerful guy would hire a hitman instead of doing it himself.
Well, it just shows he's not that powerful then, hey.
I think he just likes it.
He doesn't want to
He's
spend
just-
all his hard-earned cash.
He's just a murder hobo.
Murder Herbert.
Murder rich man.
Murder
Alright.
rich.
Y'all
Murder-
ready to continue with the trial portion?
No.
Continue.
Ready spaghetti.
Alright.
September 9, 9:52 a.m. District Court. Defendant. Defendant lobby number 1.
If you... okay. Ika?
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Ah! Phoenix, look!
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday.
Hmm?
I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith. The judge will listen to me.
What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story?
I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy.
Edgeworth. You've changed.
Hmm? Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
Oh yeah, I'll get that special treatment later.
Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not...
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this. What could go wrong, am I right?
September 9, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself.
Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court. Today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime.
I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before?
Because I don't care.
Oh, thank you for answering, Your Honor. It's like he already knows it. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's going to be me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey?
I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court.
Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere.
I would like to call Mr. Wright to the stand.
Potter.
Please state your full name.
You wish to know the title of my personage?
Your name.
Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear. Do my locutions confuse?
Name.
These two are great together.
My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp.
Did you know the victim, Miss Maya Fey?
That would be a negatory. No, I did not.
You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder.
Correct.
And you witnessed the murder from there.
Why tell you what you already know?
Very well. Mr. White, you may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing?
Ho ho ho! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Ika.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
Yeah. That bling ain't gonna mean shit!
Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over.
If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well. Defendant, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Ooh, I'm examining him so hard. How do you know what time it was?
Because I am always absolutely perfect, you know.
No, you're not getting away with that.
You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived.
That's what Miss May said too. I don't see anything to gain by attacking him on this point any further. Okay, what were you doing at the time?
I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you. Oh wait,
You don't
sorry.
have to worry about that one, all good. By window, you mean the one directly from the Fay and Co. law offices?
Correct. That was the only window, you see.
And there you were reading papers?
Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who had business to do. I'm business.
Business? A bedlam?
It must have been when you attacked, I assume.
We see. Continue.
So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound?
But of course, I am no snoop, peeping out of the windows at night.
No snoop? Yeah, right. You've made a career out of snooping. Spiky head? What you just said directly contradicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated the assailant looked like a girl.
I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer.
Just what is your eyesight?
Counting both eyes, 40!
40. Don't add them together.
I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good.
Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway?
Then.
What was Miss May doing at the time?
She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV, and was weeping openly.
Did you know she had been tapping the Fae office phone?
Relevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand.
I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fae woman.
You'd make a good politician, Mr. White.
Ho ho! I know! After all, I am El Presidente!
Please continue.
Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course! Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down.
Sure.
As you know, I am always absolutely perfect.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
Ooh. Oh, I got evidence that says otherwise.
Ooh.
Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave.
What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran right.
Oh ho ho! It is simple. You have misheard her.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
Very, very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing? Wait a second.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once.
I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction.
There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts.
What?
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been?
In the law offices of Faye & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where White was standing.
He was on the couch.
He was just vegging out. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, he was watching from this point. To him, it would appear that she ran to the left.
Please, This is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion!
The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy.
He's got his one do-over.
Everybody gets 2.
Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
You're right, Bromy. This is a pretty good game for tension.
That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. What do you mean by that?
That is what I am about to explain.
Well, thank you, guys.
You Americans, always so impatient. It does not become you.
Hey, buddy, you're an American too.
Offended?
What do you mean, first?
First, is that what comes before what happens next? Do you speak English, right? Please, sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then...
Bromy, why?
Oh, that's a really good one.
I didn't hit anyone.
Now, Mr. Wright, there is no point hiding things from the court.
I'm not hiding anything.
The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony.
Mr. You have...
Why is he mad at me? Cringe. What do you mean next?
Next is what comes after first. These nuts.
I know that.
Then that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right.
Stop saying it was me.
But it was you.
Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof.
No, you can't do nothing right, nothing.
May I continue?
No. So each of you saw different parts.
Absolutely. That's right, of course.
Where did he pick up that annoying phrase?
Anyway, moving along.
So were you watching both times?
I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner.
Nika,
What do you think, Phoenix?
I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face.
You have to stop making me laugh.
That's good. That's right. It's fucking funny.
Pretty sure. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect?
I will refrain from using this phrase from now on.
Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Yes. Yes, quite.
I don't fucking think so! The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor.
Yeah! Justice!
Kill him!
Very well.
I'd have
If the witness would care to revise his testimony.
The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, White.
Mr. White.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow, thwap.
Then you did her with a single blow.
Slap, indeed. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Mr. Your Honor? My stomach, you see, it is hurting.
Deal with it.
This is almost over.
Shit yourself.
I don't care how constipated you are. Deal with it.
Shitted.
You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing?
That. Right, the glass light stand.
Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix? Doesn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White.
What?
You're saying you saw the glass light stand?
Yes.
Then change your testimony to reflect that. Bitch!
So sorry, my bad.
Yeah, damn right.
Witness will revise his testimony.
Okay, of course.
I'm feeling it. I'm doing great. Oh, yeah. The glass stand was lying on the floor. That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before?
Well, why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait. One moment. Give me 1 minute to gather my thoughts. I am so confused.
White's falling apart.
Please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further.
Mr. Wright. Please refrain from badgering the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes.
Very well. The witness may continue his account.
Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand.
What?
The stand broke into pieces when it fell.
Oof.
Just by seeing the broken pieces, you had no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question!
Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over.
So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then?
Correct. That would be no problemo, right?
There's a big problemo. Big problem here.
What problem is this?
Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred?
Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable.
No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand.
What? Why couldn't he? You have proof?
I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Look at this.
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity!
Mr. White, stop your silly words and stuff. If you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand? When did you see the stand, Mr. White?
Mr. White, get your fingers out of my mouth.
You must stand back 10 paces. It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Can I just say it's really hard to say White because it sounds like an uwu version of Wright.
Mr. White? I tried.
Mr. White. You did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia.
Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Edgeworth, how could you?
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright.
What? I forgot about Edgeworth.
Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now?
What?
I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap.
The wiretap?
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain.
I really don't like the way this is headed.
As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
What does that have to do?
Your Honor, the question is when the wiretap was placed in the office, and by who?
No, you wouldn't.
Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct?
Correct! You are most correct, Miles.
Give me a break.
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fan Law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, and that very moment, the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
I see.
However, it is in fact Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Leave it to me.
I feel faint.
Get it right.
I'll body you later, Edgeworth.
Don't tempt me.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound?
Correct. That is right.
I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine.
What am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
Do you have proof?
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder.
Huh. Right. Whoop. Was it really you that went to the office? Or was it Miss May?
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's.
And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints.
Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices.
Why did you tap Mia's phone?
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor.
Lucorp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality.
Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand?
The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a putacious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all.
Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Oh wait, we've already done all this. Uh-oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo.
Tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably.
No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, Are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Phoenix.
Huh? I know that voice. Mia?
Never give up, Phoenix.
Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating.
I finally awake.
Gah!
Hey, Phoenix. Jack? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me.
You're Maya?
Didn't you know that Fey women have strong psychic powers?
Oh, this is actually Sunfell. Sorry.
My bad.
Okay, we're one and the same.
True.
At the same time.
When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers.
So, Maya is channeling you, Mia?
That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up, and you can't either. That's what I came here to tell you.
Yeah, but...
We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won.
Huh?
You have that receipt in the court record, right? Just press the tab button.
Oh yeah, the tab button. The one you wrote Maya on.
Phoenix, Wright wrote that. White wrote that, not me.
So, what do I do with it?
Look at the front of the receipt.
The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4. September 4?
Right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed.
Whoa.
Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony?
Wizard?
Oh, it was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
He said he saw the stand a week before the murder.
There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it.
Right.
Receipt updated in the court record.
September 9, 1:16 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 1.
Cheese pizza.
Just pizza.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix. Is the defendant, rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright?
Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Then, let's start where we left off.
Honor. There is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required now for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright.
Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you.
Guilty.
Shut.
But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Oh, you're gonna feel so foolish, Mr. Edgeworth.
Impossible.
You foolishly foolish fool.
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood?
Bah, you're grasping.
I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt.
The other side.
Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt?
Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Fine. That's the day before the murder.
You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White Noise? Can't get out of this one, can you?
No, it's impossible.
Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Edgeworth, you slimy.
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright.
What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth.
There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent.
Huh?
Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter.
Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in full evidence.
I see. Objection denied.
What?
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No, there's no telling what'll happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make something up. And after Mia showed up to help me and all.
Mr. Your Honor, may I go home?
Of course. Thank you for your time.
Gah.
Witness will stay.
Mia.
Phoenix, read this note out loud.
Mia? What's this?
Memo received from Mia.
Your Honor, if I may?
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. It's my attorney's badge!
It just says Ligma.
I heard Steve Jobs died of that.
Who the hell's Steve Jobs?
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop! Desist! Halt! But please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press.
I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Disclosed, Your Honor.
I feel like that's literal blackmail in the court, though.
Yeah, well, 2 rights make a right, right?
To be fair, Mr. White got like 17 do-overs, so I think we can let that one slide.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defense. Rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Not guilty.
Woo, we did it.
Yay! Now we gotta sweep up confetti.
Yeah.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
September 9, 2:24 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae.
I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side.
I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me. And Maya. I won't forget it for as long as I live. Oh no.
As long as you live!
Phoenix, shit, man.
Oh my god.
My time here is running out. Just be cool, okay?
I'll move a bit away from the mic.
Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long.
What? No! There's still so much to say!
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Chief!
I'm not the chief anymore.
Chief!
Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say night.
Chief! The office?
I'll see you later.
Chief! Mia! Who am I?
September 9, 9:02 p.m. Vancouver Law Offices.
Being here! It's hard not to think about that night! This is Ika, by the way.
You came.
Mia!
I was kind of worried you might not.
Huh? Of course I came!
Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia? I thought you liked ramen!
What? You should see her face.
Mia!
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
Maya?
What? Did I look like my sister?
Look like you were her!
I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, that's fucked up! Why are you here?
Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of... Huh?
She means the office. This office. And your dick.
She's like 14, bro.
Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? Wait, you've employed a 14-year-old? And who better
17.
but me?
Oh, is she?
Fix it, Pat, let God.
her.
Wait, no, on second thought. Let's make this casual.
Oh,
my
God, no!
Oh my god!
Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business.
Jesus Christ.
You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you?
Nick,
It's a
Nick.
great name.
Red
Mia
flags.
said that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick.
You know what this means? We're partners.
It's getting worse!
I just quickly brought up the Wikipedia. She's 17.
Oh, okay. I thought she was younger than that for some reason. Okay.
Still pretty bad.
It's still not good.
It's still... Because Phoenix is like 24 here, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know, when I think about it, it's Maya's fault I'm here now. But, if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Co. law officers. It's a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya.
And she's gonna put you in jail too.
In a different way.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here. Watching.
If you do anything to my sister, I'll fucking kill you.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it.
Stop being so vague. Do what?
Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting.
Oh, okay. Wait up. Glad she didn't mean that other thing.
Oh god, the one
Get
comment.
your heads off my
Just
sister!
One joke made that entire segment so much worse.
It did, fucking hell. But that's the second episode done, guys. Good job.
Hey.
Mm.
What a
Can I
journey.
request a quick bathroom break?
Yeah, let's
Yes.
have a quick break, and then we'll do probably
Interval.
the first part of the third ep.
Cool, no worries.
Yeah, I'm gonna run
Also-
away and get real quick.
Yeah, all good.
Bathroom break.
Ika, you and Bromy should figure out how you're gonna do things because his character's gonna be coming up.
I guess.
Yeah. I don't know how what your setup's like or how it's gonna work, but I'm sure you'll be fine. You got this. Yeah. Oh my god, my throat hurts from doing that screaming. Jesus.
That
That was-
screaming is pretty amazing.
That just came so far out of left field. I was not prepared for that.
I sure hope you have lozenges.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna take one before I go to bed. The last time, last week when we did this, I had such a sore throat the next day because I didn't have one afterwards.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't. You should just take a step back next time.
Another step back.
I have received hydration for my body.
What? What the fuck did he just say?
What?
I didn't even. All I heard was, "I have to do something for my body."
I have received hydration for my body.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
It does.
You're back. All right.
So I think like the only like new character I have in here is the kid. Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah. So I think Hayara was gonna voice Old Bag, but I think Wizard's doing that.
I think
Did I get
you're
Wizard
right.
to do that. Yeah. And then Bromy is doing one of the new characters. Wizard's doing a character later on. I'm doing the creepy dude because I have the perfect voice for him.
Alright, I have returned.
Different natural creep.
Alright, so I had to...
Sorry, go.
Oh, I was just saying I was just stealing the Diet Coke, so cold creature, don't tell Dad.
I'm sure it's okay as long as there's no like record of it anywhere on the internet. I'm sure he'll never find out ever.
As long as this doesn't get clipped, yeah.
Yeah, as long as there's no like VOD or anything that goes up and stays up for 2 months or anything, or Cold Creature clips this right now.
No, she's
Jumping on you.
Busted. Objection! I was under the influence of sugar.
This Diet Coke has no sugar.
Oh, shit. Well, I guess I'm going to jail.
Hang on,
then.
wait. Oh, I'm gonna do the whole, like... Maybe I can shake it up a little bit now that's new.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna try to do, like, the hiss it makes when you open it. Damn it.
Oh. Sweet hissing noise. I'm sure there's other bottles in the house anyway. No,
You should eat some
Yeah,
menthols
there
while
is.
you drink that. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, there's so many. No, I'm not gonna... No. There's not...
In
No.
In the middle of dialogue, Wizard just starts going...
Oh, yeah, you see the...
Alright, are we all ready to start this next part?
Are we ready to rumble?
Are we ready to rumble?
Ah!
I just realized, I think Ika and Bromy might be working on 2 separate...
Oh, okay.
We'll be
Laptops.
sharing a microphone.
Ooh.
Oh god, this sucks. I can hear myself.
Ooh.
You don't sound that bad.
I sound like a toddler.
No, you don't. He-wo. Alrighty, we good to go?
He's just pulling the chair out.
Okay. Poggers. I think it should be fine. Alright, here we go. I can't remember if there's any dialogue at the first part, but if there is, Bromy, you're the Steel Samurai, and I'll voice the other dude.
There's a narrator. It opens up with like a narration of the show.
Oh,
Steel Samurai, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just do the narration. It's all good. Okay, here we go.
You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood.
The moon? No, it is you. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I'm not controlling that.
I guess I'll do quicker. See you in hell, evil magistrate.
No underscore.
The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode, The Dark Messenger returns.
14. 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
That rock! See you in hell, evil magistrate.
Whoa, stop waving that broom around.
Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like, how young?
10 years old?
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17? See, I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
Then watch it with me. He's really cool. And it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number 1.
I really worry about kids these days. I'm such a... Phoenix is such a boomer.
Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. Wish we had some clients.
Well, we're getting murdered.
Since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month?
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is around, just around the corner.
October
Killer assholes,
16th,
they kill you.
8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright bedroom.
Hello, this is Phoenix.
Nick!
Maya? What? It's still early.
It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested.
Huh? You mean the guy on that show?
Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain.
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick.
October 16, 9:22 a.m. Wright and Go law offices.
Maya's here, watching television.
Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The Steel Samurai spear was also found stuck through his body. Police believe this was a murder weapon and are investigating further.
This has to be a joke.
No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Yes, Wright and Co. law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai!
What?
Yes, of course, we'll be right there. Let's go, Nick!
Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So, I've decided this will be our first case.
Move. Detention center.
Yeah, I want
Go
to see the Steel
16.
Samurai spear.
I'm sure.
Detention center. This is the room.
Thank you, Wizard.
Yeah, I'll just whip it out.
I love how you said that right as he appeared. Yeah, I'll just whip it out, bruh. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh.
The flesh is whipped out.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice.
Whoa. What are you saying?
Yes?
Something wrong?
No?
This is getting off to a great start.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick,
What?
he's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
Okay. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened.
Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear.
The samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon.
Maybe you could explain to me what the Steel Samurai is.
Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this, and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Old Tokyo, fighting battles after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time.
I see. Neo Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studio at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So you were sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero.
What will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go!
I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs.
It's not the only thing I'll be asking.
Jesus. 17, Ika.
October 16, Global Studios main gate.
Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited?
Yeah. You want it? You gotta go through me.
Sorry. We're lawyers.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today, something horrible happens. Oh, we're wasting time like this. Don't you have jobs you should be doing on lawyers like the rest of us? Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like a life of ease, no work at all, laughing around. What's the only thing so give me? You get me close, but I tried.
Good job.
Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
Oh. Listen to what you've been spoken to, youths today.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet Wendy Oldbag, the most annoying fucking character on this screen.
And I gave her a voice similar to Toad.
So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days...
No, you were a star?
Okay, a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that the Studio of Dreams... Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was...
Hammer?
Hammer? Oh. The victim dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Can you tell me more about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You won't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jackhammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
How was. Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
I just noticed she has a ring on her, like a wedding ring. I never noticed that before.
Huh.
What kind of person was Jack Hammer? Sorry?
That usually happens when people get married.
Shut the fuck up.
Wow.
Wow!
What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5, and when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go through the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers.
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing here to see. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
Thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously.
Well, she does. I mean, look at that face. It clearly owns the place.
Yeah,
Old Back
dude.
Studios.
Hello! How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
But what? No, I'd never do that. Earlier, you said...
Earlier, you said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady said she saw you that day. She said she saw you heading toward the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. Oh, hang on. The cat.
Mars wants to get in on the action.
Yeah. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get.
I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought that she saw me.
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask! Were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let you up on her.
Grr, she's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
Well, that was easy, thanks. I just hope this will get me past the security lady. Alright, bye, you big beautiful man.
Don't be long now.
They feed me shit in here. Oh my god. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize the bold childish scroll.
Powers' request given to the security lady.
To think he would trust his fate to use such an unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right, that's an employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
50 cents apiece, thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents!
Guide map of the global studios added to the court record.
Guess what? You don't get your 50 cents. Bye!
October 16th, Studio 1 entrance.
Hey! Ain't you the murderer from the other day?
It's that confused detective.
Hey, pal, you know the prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So?
Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. That's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose. Hey! What exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Ah! Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that! That's my endearing character trait!
I'd say he's a character, all right.
I love this game, man. It's so good. So how's your investigation going, detective?
Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right, so, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
I got?
The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Autopsy report added to the court record.
Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in the Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no other one other...
Detective, are you okay? You seem to be having a stroke.
There was no one other than the victim in the studio.
It's all good, man.
Studio!
According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 to 2:30 p.m. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. What?
Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
A sucker, hey?
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What kind of evidence?
Well, that photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up at the gate, pal?
Gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a picture of her.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished!
Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
Oh,
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
sure thing, pal. Go wherever you'd like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go! We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked.
Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense they would want to keep non-employees out. Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too.
No. That's fucking crazy, bro. See ya.
What a crazy coincidence, pal.
Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Wow, I'm satisfied. Pals is guilty.
She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Ma'am.
I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate where the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see? This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see?
See?
The only one I seen going through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one what did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe. It was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was. Past tense.
Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai.
Oh, dude, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Him took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
Sorry. About the security camera.
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone's walked through that gate, see?
See?
When it snaps a photo, apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But not gonna bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
How interesting.
October 16, Global Studios employee area.
Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon, after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Whoops. Little bit. Wait.
There's no clues in the lunch.
There we go. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What? That seems biologically impossible. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. It's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet.
Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate.
Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest.
Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid.
Fucking bird.
Technically, yes, she is.
Fucking got her.
Oops.
Wrecked.
Wrecked, right. Huh.
Bodied.
Bodied. Lamau.
October 16, Global Studios dressing room.
Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake.
Man, if only he had a stalker.
Man, I can see those tissues on his dressing room table.
Sus.
There's also makeup there, wizard. Just tissues have more than one use.
Power's back.
What is it?
Hey, don't open that.
Look!
An employee
An
card
employee
key.
card key.
An employee. That's just what I said. That must be Powers. This says Studio One.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow?
Sure.
Card key added to the court record. Oh my god, that's so cool. Zoop. 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 Oh god, it's her again, run!
Hey, witch!
It's him again, run!
Hey, it's me!
The entrance to Studio One. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened!
Alright, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Ah, it's him again! No.
Hey, Merch, what's more, pal?
Later.
October 16, Studio One.
What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape? It's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Sure.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry. This girl is out there.
Wait, so that's the gag?
It's like a running gag through all the games. It's so fucking good.
Okay.
They outline where... Hey?
It's in all of...
Yeah, like all 8 games. It's crazy. They outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would at least leave a few bloodstains. Guess the costume must have absorbed most of it.
That's morbid. Wow, look at the camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
I think this is Wizard.
Hey, you! No touching that!
Sorry. My partner is kind of,
You know, no, I don't know.
Who am I? Who are you?
Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, you're WP's people?
WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it.
I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Don't worry. Leave it to us.
Yeah, we got this. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see.
Only one assistant?
Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Oh, I see.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else.
The employee area?
The employee area...
That's where Power's dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place.
Oh, my fucking spear!
After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. When I saw WP go into his dressing room.
That's the spirit.
But I didn't see either of them after that.
Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am?
What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph.
Sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me.
Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead.
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just afternoon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
Yeah, let's go fuck her up. No. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, What about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
Yeah, but I just wanted to get check marks on all the dialogue. God. Ah!
October 16, Clove Studios main gate.
What? What? You still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
Oh, well.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Eh?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time?
Ooh.
Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me. Don't tell me and tell me quick, you spiky head cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do,
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1.
She's not even a full-time employee. All you humans are like that nowadays, running a mouth tomorrow evening about jamming your ears these days.
She left.
Jesus Christ.
Old Bag has left the chat.
Our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Wink, wink.
Oh. Oh! You mean search the computer, right. The computer that runs the security studio camera.
Nick!
Come in.
Maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
She doesn't even have a password, idiot. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Try it. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. There, enter.
Blues.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got. Hi, bring us some. Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the one who always wears the suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
Powers photo added to the court record.
Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Fucking boomer.
Yeah, let's show her what this photo and see what she says. Fucking boom. Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, all I did was read Sun Tzu's Art of War. Why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today?
I
think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe if it really is that security lady?
Or is best.
I guess we'll find out next time on Phoenix Wright is Turning.
Da 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 da.
Reckon we'll probably leave it there because the next part is the trial, and that does take a decent chunk. Decent bit of chunkage. I know. I know.
Fucking Zoomers!
Fucking Zoomers, bruh.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Man, should just stay up and do the trial.
Exactly. Just
It's not
stay
like
up.
people have, it's not like people have work.
I mean, do you want to keep going? Do you
A
wanna
little
keep
have a
going
day
for
off
bit?
tomorrow.
Alright. What does everyone else reckon? Do you want to go for another bit?
I am personally good to keep going, but it depends on
I'm
how
also
everyone
good.
else feels.
Okay.
I feel good to keep going, but I'm happy to stop as well. So I can go either way.
Okay. Does anyone object to continuing?
No, I'll keep going.
I can't really hear you, Sunfell. Sorry.
I'm good.
You good? All right. Well,
Yeah.
fuck it. Let's go then.
Alright, can I just have
Phoenix
a
right
5-minute
himself.
all right. Well, I'll leave it here, and we'll just have a quick break. I might actually go quickly have a pee break too.
Cringe.
Talk amongst yourselves.
So who do you think did it?
I'm pretty sure I watched the Phoenix Wright anime, and I think I barely remember.
Phoenix Wright anime. Did Gumshoe sound like my impersonation in the anime?
I think you did a better job.
Oh, yes.
I think the killer was society itself.
That's deep, bro.
I think it was Maya.
Oh,
Fucking Maya.
you're right.
Based.
It was Maya while she was channeling Mia.
Oh, shit.
See, Maya accidentally channeled a serial killer, so I think it was Ted Bundy coming back.
You know, I feel like you're onto something with that one. We can work with this. Go get some more water.
The murderer was Ned Kelly.
Oh my god.
Maybe the murderer was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, fuck them friends.
Fuck them friends.
Friends are for losers.
Exactly.
I don't have any friends.
We all hate you, wizard.
Yeah, I hate you guys too.
No. I don't hate you.
All right. How we doing?
We all hate each
Pretty
other
much just saying
apparently.
about how they hate me, yeah.
Yeah.
What the
Don't
fuck?
more.
Wizard
Look at you all.
is the big gay.
Why?
Supe was saying that you
Stop
were
us.
all along.
Oh my god.
I am so
We figured it.
confused.
We figured out the murderer was Ted Bundy the whole time.
Oh shit! I never would have guessed that. Hey.
We did it, we solved the case.
We can go home. Back it up.
In
the stream, it's over.
Okay.
Alright.
October 18, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Excellent work.
Court is now in session. The trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
Hold on. Sure. Can I get you to clarify what you mean by copy whatever the last voice? Like whoever's voice was done last.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there was a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on to the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went into Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead late to that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform the rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was a murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to the whole thing again? Do I want to do that to Fluffy? Nah. I think I could probably remember that.
So, the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval.
Samurai spear added to the court record.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call this security officer to the stand.
Oh man, are you gonna have to do her voice?
Looks like
Oh
it.
shit.
Will the witness declare her name? Jesus Christ.
What the fuck was that?
Mark, aren't you a handsome fella?
Oh,
I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please.
Seems like Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
The old bag, dearie. Alright, some of the children will make fun of me, just believe it, but there was this boy I kept in the chest club and he called me in an old bag and I just cried.
Objection, I object to the witnesses talking.
Objection sustained. Witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
You see, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag.
On the day of the murder, you arrived at the gun station at 1 p.m. Poor old Amber and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. Well, I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5.
Whoa!
There was that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio.
Sorry. Jerry
I
just
made it
stepped
work.
on my mouse.
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright.
Oh.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll do the Jerry treat after this cross-examination. Gotta do law stuff first.
I just want to hear you do Old Bag's voice once, and then I think it's probably out of the 5 minutes.
I'll do this entire thing with like the thing.
Hold it.
So up until that time, anyone who wanted could go to the studio. Security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, Yuri. You need an employee key card to get in. Right, the card key that I have. So what she's saying, no one was supposed to be there could get in.
Was there anyone near the studios when you arrived at the guard station?
I was fully expecting Edgeworth to have the voice, too.
Everyone's Old Bag.
A run-through. Walking out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and went to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why the old poor Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon. So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you want to get there?
Everybody has its own voice.
That's fucking great.
Alright, let's see. Anybody get?
What kind of errands? Oh, what do you know? Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Pals observing, you know? Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Then it's not up. I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years.
Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too.
You could quit.
Oh wait. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Oh my god. Not a bad idea.
I'm sorry.
Now we all know what Stu thinks Ika sounds like.
Wow.
This is a mistake. This is a mistake.
Think of me now.
Wow.
Did you see the victim then? I see poor old Hammer. Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the gas station.
Tell us what happened next.
So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second? Of course. I'm professional, you know. Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper? No, it's just after seeing you eat those donuts in the guard station yesterday. We can watch the game and eat donuts at the same time. Wait, Snipper, wake up.
Snipper Whapper? Old Windbag is losing it, Nick.
Why don't you raise an objection?
So, the witness was on duty through the afternoon. The whole time. Very well. What did you see?
Hey group, how you doing? How did you know that?
Ways that dressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
Poor Detective Gumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard. Two, you're sure?
Have a spit.
Well, who was the man?
Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something.
Hold on. Can I look at profiles yet? Age, question mark. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Either of them have.
I'm not going to ask her
Don't
either.
you just give his all in a bunch? I'll tell you who it was.
So you saw Mr. Powers.
That's what I said. Go wax in your ears, sonny.
Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
Yeah, pull out.
I'll say it again. It was him.
Bonk.
Pulling out is my secret weapon.
God.
Bonk
Jesus
for you all.
Christ.
Bonk, Connie jail for you all.
Bonk over the
Objection!
gavel right now.
We're all good, group. Thank you. Appreciate you joining tonight. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Plant Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. He wasn't born yesterday.
No one is in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness.
He's having trouble calling her Oldbag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What? Even Edgeworth is surprised.
The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your position ahead of time.
Why is that everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof then.
Big proof. Big if true.
Big proof.
Anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Oh, I bet you will.
Squeal for me, old bag. Ooh.
Dirty lawyer, right?
Dirty prosecutor Edgeworth. What the fuck?
Listen, pal.
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
You know, I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. The bit of youth today, always whining about each other, pointing fingers is enough to make an old woman cry.
Right. Please, for all our sakes, try to not upset the witness.
I think Edgeworth has met his match. Who was present at the run-through? robot noises.
Oh, sorry.
Well, let's see. There was Powers. He's the still samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing. Looking at that booty.
What about the assistant? Was she also looking at that booty?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such, looking at a different kind of booty.
So she didn't see the run through of the booty then. Booty. Trip and fall.
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the steel samurai. What a laugh. So Seven's Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better.
I kissed it where it hurt. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Her? She was cleaning up on backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
He broke a prop?
Oh, did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear, the murder weapon.
Lucky I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this steel samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking there. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes? And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor?
Yes.
Are you sure you're sure? Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
Oh, no need to ask twice.
Witness's account, Cont.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Supe, that was so rude calling an old woman a cunt.
You know, I was wondering if anyone would pick up on that.
You old cunt.
How do you know that?
Yeah? Explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, you told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. I will have to remember that for later in the court record. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, not quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking. Right. What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so nobody could get in. Not to mention...
Are you sure?
The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let it have it, edgy boy.
Please stop hitting on me.
Edgy boy.
Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Do-do-do. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Hold on. Look at this photograph. Sorry. Look at this photograph! One more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sir, Sonny.
Every time I do it, makes me laugh. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
In here, I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo were printed the words October 5th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
You know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I wanted to ask the witness. This evidence shows not 1, but 2 people went through the studio that day. Yet there is only data for 1 of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help!
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Sorry, helping a while, you have a snapper too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please.
Your third do-over, please.
You only have 5 more.
yourself.
After I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Come to think of it, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Yes, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
You and me both, Maya. Another job?
That's right. I check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes.
Do you back up all of the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating.
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
You can tell looking at their faces, for the most part.
For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
I don't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one else could get in. Those were your words.
Well, you must know there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and...
And?
They're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased...
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What?!
Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai, dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Yeah.
October 18, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3.
Mr. Powers?
Yes.
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
samurai in that security photo.
How should I know? Steel samurai costume was off the corner in the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick? What are we going to do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Like Edgeworth.
My money's on the judge.
It'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that.
It means you're boned, boy.
Oh, shit. Can I request a quick pee break?
Sure. Say this sentence, like, really slowly, so it'll take, like, at least a minute or two.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will.
Oh, I can do the treat. Actually, I can do the treat while Brony's gone. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh yeah,
That's the thing that happened.
Yeah. Jerry, look what I got.
I also don't feel like running. I don't feel like running over to my keyboard to ban the Jerry treats.
No, that's fair. All right, let's get the little Jerry treat going. Move my phone out the way. I love how she just knows exactly where to sit for this now. It's like she's been trained by chat. Here you go, darling. F3. Good treats for Jerry. Jerry is the babiest of babies.
Man, my laptop really doesn't want to play a stream without like buffering the shit out of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe you should, maybe, it's okay. It's all good.
I've tried refreshing it like 3 times, and I keep bumping into the same problem.
It's all good, man. It happens.
It still counts as alert. It's laggy as shit, though, right?
Pretty sure it does, I think. I don't know.
Let's just put some cherries in the chat.
Always got to put some Jerry loaves in the chat just to keep things bready. I just love the emote wall and how it like just shows all of them during that. It's great.
Jerry.
Look, everyone loves you, Jerry.
Best idea I've ever come up with.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, the best idea I came up with was not making it a tier 3 sub emote, because that would have just been shit to do.
My stream caught up. I can see Jerry now. Yay!
Little sweetie pea.
Now I get to see all the Jerry. Like,
Oh, look, she's looking up at the camera.
I'll see that in 30 seconds.
It's a gerbil.
It's not a gerbil. She's a beautiful lass.
It's a Jerryable.
Jerryable. Beautiful Jerryable.
This game is fun. Even though I'm not playing it, it's fun voicing it.
I mean, I feel like we're playing it more than, you know, just by virtue of being the characters.
Huh?
Well, us voicing the characters also adds an extra level of immersion for us.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
I
everyone
know.
watching.
Jerry just looked up at the camera.
Oh wow, that happened like 5 years ago, dude. What the
Yeah,
hell's
no,
wrong with
mine's-
your internet?
Oh,
Oh, she
that's
just did a
my-
big yawn.
I don't know. I think it's my laptop. My laptop is like shit the bed.
Yeah, see, I just saw the yawn just now.
Yeah, there should be
Alright,
like maybe a 5-second delay or so.
I'll tell you when I see the yawn.
You know what I'm gonna do when I move, Jerry? I'm gonna get a cat cam specifically for you, so that I don't have to keep moving my main one. You can just have one of your own. You'll like that, won't you? Then you can have all the treats.
You just yawned.
Yeah. That's nice, Kirby. That's nice, Fluffy.
Such a big delay.
She does not want to
You know
cuddle.
what you need to like? You know what you need to figure out somehow to do? Like, you need to figure out some way to make it so like you donate 100 bits and it just automatically dispenses a treat for you.
Oh, that'd be great.
I'm sure there is probably a way I could do it. Most likely. Sorry, I'm just gonna get my camera sorted and then I'll swap back. Sorry,
Oops,
gonna have
you're
to put
beautiful.
up with Mina. Oh, am I? Thank you. I try my best. All I do is just, part my hair over a bit, and that's all I do. Everything else is natural. Alrighty.
I was gonna say, how cold is it for you currently, Asu?
It is pretty chilly. My feet are freezing up, and I have sneakers and socks on right now, and the heater on.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I realize in my inventory I only own a single jumper.
Oh wow, yeah. Well, I suppose you wouldn't need that much
Yeah.
up there.
I have not needed anything warm in like the last
We
years.
love Jerry. Soup is cool too, I guess.
Aw, thank you, Goo. I'm gonna take that praise, because Jerry does deserve all the love. Alright, shall we get back into it, friendos?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright. On your go, Mr. Shrimpy.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
I have no idea. The prosecution's thoughts are simple.
I give up, Your Honor.
I lay myself face down and end my turn. Nothing has changed.
Your Honor, the game is named after my opponent.
This isn't called Perfect Prosecutor, you moron.
Yes, the game cannot have a superior
It
title.
should be, though.
The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
I agree.
Wait!
That's right, your thoughts.
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. Desk slam. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent.
Why do you let Edgeworth do it, then?
If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right. Great.
Yeah.
As if the stakes weren't high enough.
You can have 7 retries, but that's it.
Oh, shit. My health bar.
Who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder?
Was me.
It was me!
I'm gonna stab you every time you make a mistake.
Oh, what? You can't ban that, Fluffy. That's rude.
Take that.
Oh, it was Edgeworth, I see. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. The steel samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about that injury. The security lady, Oldbag.
What? Whipsimper?
Whipper-simper.
Never whip
Simp?
Order, order. Is this true, old bag?
Old bag? That's Miss Old Bag to you, bitch!
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
What? Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes too, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces on my butt? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
No, that was actually pretty good. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Got right.
Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something!
What's my move? Maybe empower. Maybe but.
Oh, think this the whole way, huh? You're gonna press Granny further the whole way?
Oh shit! Yeah, let's go. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
Why would I do something so horrible to poor?
Shakes head. You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings. I hope.
Just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased!
He's only a grade schooler though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pick my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Your thoughts on the pinning?
I think that was pretty, interesting testimony, but that boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Or is it, or is it to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders' day, whippersnapper?
Actually, it's because, you just admitted you could pin a man. Also, I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. Let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder.
The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key?
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The Windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Mrs. Windy... What was her name?
I think Old Bag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Whew, so she did it.
Wait a second! I'm not just gonna sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree! Me! I'm talking!
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The Windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about?
By whom?
Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
Testify! Yeah.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
See?
So they told me just to pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag. This is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Hey, have you been listening? They told me to shut my trap and I always do what I'm told.
Oh.
Don't listen to your brat girl.
I had to look to see if an accent was redeemed.
No, I was drinking water. Witness
What
the
is
power of the
happening?
old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Witness me.
Witness me.
Witness me. Witness me. So you were told not to talk.
That's right, by the studio and the big TV bigwigs, no less.
Fluffy?
Oh, sorry, I was redeeming something.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Oh, no! Oh,
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it.
oh, okay.
Who were these people?
Now, the director and the producer for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where are these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was falling over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but... I like doing this voice too much. Miss Olbach, this is a trial for murder.
That's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bonus and you still talked.
I got bribed.
I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Your Honor, we have learned there were other global studios on the day in question. The director, the producer, and some bigwigs were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
Guilty.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
Stand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
October 18, 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really, it's nothing. Or should I say,
We'll be going down to studios to do some more investigating. We'll have to find out some more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
so Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there. With or without any mic.
Oh dear God, he's having a heart attack!
Okay, let's get down to the studios. Let's...
Right, we'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Let's get down to business. To defeat
You defeat
the Huns.
the Huns.
Did they send me dollars when I asked for sons?
I need to stop. My voice is starting to die on me.
Yeah, all good.
Sorry,
All
sorry,
good.
throat was it?
Yeah, I hopefully, Hey Arrow will be back next week, and you won't have to
Yeah.
kill your voice doing that again.
Yeah, no, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what voice she comes up with.
It'll be interesting for sure. All right, cool. Thank you so
Well,
much for joining, guys. Appreciate all your efforts and just being fantastic in general.
Thank you for having us.
No props.
Soup's fun.
Soup's fun. I am fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Don't you forget.
Oh, I meant super fun. I just said Soups as a short form.
Lowercase.
This pain
No.
is just too real. It's too much for time. I can't erase. You cry. Anyway, it's all good. I'm fine. It's okay.
Good lord.
I don't know the words to that song. Shut up. Leave me alone.
I haven't heard it on repeat when I was like 15,
I'm not listening to it as we talk.
29. I could not agree more.
Nani?
Yeah. Anyway, thank you again for coming. I'm going to send the stream to raid someone. I just don't know who yet. Who is on?
None of the police.
Supe, did I tell you the person you raided last time? Like, I left the stream on and went to bed, and I woke up 12 hours later, and he was still there, still streaming.
Yeah, you did mention that.
I was like, what the actual hell?
Some people did crack stream. Oh, hey, Haru, how you doing? Just been sitting there lurking in chat, listening to Fluffy's sensual voice, no doubt. Oh, good lad. Good lad. You guys are all good. I like all of ya. You're pretty alright, eh?
Oh, the blow high.
Yo, Soup, you should raid the political streamer Hassan. Yeah, he's really cool. No, don't.
Please.
Hang on. We could totally watch him watch other people's stuff. That'd be lit.
Oh,
please. I'm not brave enough for politics.
If we're lucky, he won't even be in the room while he's playing someone else's content.
Fuck hell, man. I don't know if I could ever do reaction streams, hey. It just... I prefer to be a bit more hands-on. True, very true. Anyway, say goodnight, everybody. We'll see you next time. Same time next week.
Good night.
Night.
We'll see you next time on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll send you guys over to Nerds of the West, who are currently playing the Resident Evil 2 remake. Bit of a different genre from this, but, you know. Capcom.
Oh, yeah.
Both Capcom games, so, you know, it works. Where is the raid button? There it is. Okay. Hope you guys have fun. See you next time. I will probably not be streaming on the weekend, so the next time you'll see me is probably going to be Tuesday, and I will put in the Discord what I'll be streaming. So yeah, see you then. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ah!
Okay.